Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Easter to all of you. Sorry to bother you today, but we do have a very important candle close today. And I just want to do a quick review with all of you guys, just to make sure that we're all on the same page, just to get our bearings right, just to make sure that we're not doing anything stupid because of all of the nonsense, all of the noise out there. Right, so we're going to get a few things clear. We don't want people getting too bullish or too bearish either. It's imperative that we get our head straight leading into this candle close. But I don't want to take too much of your time either. So we're just gonna jump right into it really quick today. May have to skip the pleasantries, but give me a quick voice check. Alrighty. And oops, that's not it. This is it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dexter. I welcome you back to the Mango live stream. My hair's a mess. Oh man, I'm a mess. All right, screw it. Let's just go. Let's just go. We do have a few housekeeping notes. Man, I don't want to spend too much time on this though. So, is the music too loud? Are we good to go? Gotta make sure I have the chat open. All right. Oops. No. There was this one time, guys. I tried opening up the chat, and I mistakenly exited my streaming software, and the stream ended. And I had to pretend, guys, I have no idea what happened. It wasn't my fault. It's YouTube. But yeah, I hit BingX. Almost did it again. Good morning from Trinidad. Hey, nice. Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, hey, how's it going, Mark? How's it going, Sean? How's it going, Black? How's it going, everyone? Let's jump right into the housekeeping notes first. I do want to talk about a couple of PMs I got as well today, a testimonial. So first housekeeping is Krisha posted an amazing premium video in the dashboard section. Premium video section can be found right over here, app.mangoresearch.co. You guys don't want to miss this one, okay? If you guys are premium members, I know many of you are taking advantage of only the trend trading dashboard, which is great, but there's a new feature that I don't want to say feature, a new bonus section that we added over here, premium videos that we've been testing out for the past couple of months. It has been going really well. Make sure you guys check it out, because Krisha most recently posted a comprehensive analysis on all season, right, where she's gone into the history of Bitcoin dominance, altcoin dominance, as well as a few other charts, and she's given you guys her thoughts and she's given you guys an action plan on how to position. Okay, it helped me too a lot. I was like, thank you for this, Krisha. Like, puts a lot of things into perspective. So I definitely recommend watching it. Do not miss it. And she's put in a lot of effort into that video too. So because to show multiple charts at the same time, guys, is not easy. So to present that kind of thing, I know it's difficult, because I tried. And I'm like, you know what, F it, I'm going to do this some amount of time. And you procrastinate because it's difficult to present that kind of information, right? But she did, and she's done it well, so check it out. And this one I've already given you guys an update on, an altcoin trade update for our trend trade in the premium section, right? Basically, we've hit one of our major targets now, and I've done an update for you guys where I discuss the profit-taking strategy, as well as the plan moving forward leading into this monthly close, right? So if you guys haven't watched it yet, and you guys are in that trade with me, congratulations. We're all done fantastic on the trade, but it is imperative that you guys watch that video for the profit-taking strategy and the plan moving forward. Okay, it's very important going to this monthly close, especially now if you missed it. I posted like a week ago or like 6 days ago, watch it before the month closes. Okay, and I got two great PMs this morning. Well, no, this one was yesterday or day before yesterday, and from Bean I got one this morning. So the reason I wanted to mention both of these is because they both touch on the same themes that make me so happy to read, which is one, community oriented, right? Basically how the community is a major part of people's learning journey at Mango. It's not just about the course or the product, it's about how the community has come together to help everyone, right? And what Dan mentioned over here in regards to my teaching style made me really happy to read. So Seed, by the way, guys, is a very comprehensive course. Okay, it's very comprehensive. It's like 40 to 50 hours long. It could scare a lot of people. But he touched on something over here that was very important for me. He said, on a side note, I was a little worried that I would be overwhelmed with the content of the course. Though the structure of the course mixed with your unique teaching methods, those feelings have been put at ease. One of the things that I set out to do, guys, when building the Mango C program was to make the entire learning journey fun. Because, and I'm not going to take any names over here, but people, when I created Seed, it was actually created because people approached me with, and they were, I don't want to put out any names out there, but there's another big YouTuber that they were taking that guy's course, and they were like, this guy's course is really dry and boring. Sean, would you consider creating a course at least on Ichimoku, because we really want to learn from your teaching style? And that's why, again, without taking any names, that's why Seed was created the way it was, right? It's a very unique way of teaching, because my teaching methods have always been unique. They've always been different. They've been analogy-based, drawing-based, scribble-based, right? Add the fun into teaching back, because I always hated how most teachers teach these days. And he touched on that, which made me really happy. Coupled with the fact that I've already had so many willingly helpful people in your community reach out with their advice regarding trades, the course, and dashboard options. My only regret over here is that I did not find this place sooner. Hopefully one day I can be at the level where I can help people to come in the future as well. This is so important, right? The part where he mentions the community helping him. Because there are people like Bean Eater who were in his same shoes, where Bean Eater, Mark, Sherman, etc. They were all in the same place where they wanted to, it's all about giving back so much value to the community where they feel like, damn, I need to pass this forward. I need to pass this on. And that's what he's saying here. Hopefully I can be in a position where I can pass this forward. And that's what Bean did. That's what Mark did. That's what Sherwin did. That's what Julian did. We all gave so much that they wanted to pass it on forward, right? So I'm so proud of that. And I don't want to spend too much time on this, but again, I recommend you guys all go on over to the Discord testimonial section and read Bean's entire testimonial over here. He talks about the Seed, he talks about the dashboard. Oh, the big part of the dashboard is the dashboard's a versatile tool and reduces a lot of stress and gets a lot of workload off your shoulders. That was huge, right? That was a huge part of why the dashboard was created. But then he goes on to talk, I want to highlight what he says about the community over here. Right? He says, right over here, whenever I had a genuine question, I was shown guidance by the community members like Krisha, Mark, Samwise, Sherwin, Wolvie, Julian, Ajesh, Fraser, Kaur, Blag, Ted, and probably more that I don't remember right now. I'm thankful for all of that. All you have to do is ask and you will find your answers. This is all on you guys. This is you guys. I want to thank all of you. I want to wish you guys a happy Easter, happy New Year, happy everything. I love all of you. This is you guys. Because when I put in the effort initially, when I put in all that freaking hard work and heart the previous cycle, and you guys have no idea how much opportunity I gave up, trading opportunities I gave up to be able to do that. I was really hoping that it would all amount to this, where you guys would go on and help everyone else in the future, right? So many people have asked me, hey, Sean, how can I, firstly, people have asked me, Sean, why do you do this? And I tell them because they will, the people who I help, they will go ahead and help other people. My mentor taught that to me, right? Because when I asked him, I'm like, hey, Mick, why and how can I ever pay you back? Like, why do you do this for me? And how can I ever pay you back? He's like, just pass it on. Just pass it on. Man, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay, cool. With that, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Spent more time on that than I wanted to. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Whew. Let's start. Today's agenda is Bitcoin. We're going to cover a meme coin that is really looking really good, and we're going to do an update on Solana. But before I do that, I need to catch my breath because I went through that really fast. I'll read the chat as well in the meantime. Holy shit. Hey Sean, how's it going? Good to see you in here, buddy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look at those sick pythons as awake. Thank you, man. Brett says absolutely legit changed the way I live my life now. I guess my life. Thoughts on SNEC on Cardano? Is there a chart we can look at later? Okay, let's get started, guys, with Bitcoin. I know a lot of you guys are feeling uneasy. I know a lot of you guys are kind of feeling bearish. Not too many, thankfully, but there's some people who are still feeling uneasy on Bitcoin, and that's healthy. Okay, that's healthy. But I want to go over a few things over here on the weekly and the monthly, and I just want to ask you all, based on technical analysis alone, okay, forget everything else. Forget all the fundamentals, forget all the macro, forget all the news out there, forget all the recession fears, forget everyone talking to you guys about how things are overextended, etc., etc. Just through a technical perspective, I want you guys to give me honest thoughts on whether or not it is warranted. Just through the charts. We've been going through the charts. I've been teaching you guys a lot. Okay, is it warranted to be bearish based on this weekly close, provided we close this way? And that's what this stream today is all about. Provided we close the week this way, provided we close the month this way, I want you guys to tell me, would it be warranted to be bearish? Right? Because at the end of the day, price is the arbitrator of all debate. Right? Is it warranted to be bearish over here? This weekly close. I don't need to put on any indicator, nothing. All I put on was a flat horizontal over here. Okay. Based on this close, is it warranted to be bearish? Maybe you can say, you know what, it's not warranted to be bullish because I want to put on another horizontal right over here, and we haven't closed over entirely. It looks like we are kind of consolidating at resistance. We could get rejected over here. But guys, consolidation for multiple weeks at resistance is bullish. Okay, that's something you guys can write down over there. Consolidation for multiple weeks at resistance is bullish. You want to see a quick rejection and quick continuation. That doesn't mean we're definitely gonna go to break to the upside, but the longer we spend over here, the more anxious the bears are gonna feel, the quicker they're gonna be closing out their shorts, and shorts closing is them essentially buying back their positions, right? To close out your short position, you got to buy back into the order book, and often you're buying back at higher price. So shorts closing positions are indicative, or rather are as good as buyers, right? They turn into buyers. Short sellers turn into buyers of the market. So be careful being overly bearish over here. It's one thing to say, you know what, I'm not bullish here, but do not, in my opinion, be bearish over here, considering we're getting this kind of candle close. Trying to time the top on Bitcoin can be extremely painful when you're trying to short the top. Black says heartfelt appreciation from Canada. If we can't share what we have, I can't see that word. YouTube is cutting it out for me. Damn it. Yeah, half of it is skipped out. Why have it? He says, if we can't share what we have, why have? Exactly, man. And honestly, my mentor in Canada had the same opinion. He's like, what's the point of me having all of this knowledge and guidance if I can't pass it on to someone worthy? And all he asked of me to do is to pass it back on to someone else in the future. But I went one step above and passed it on to an entire community. So he's very proud of me. He's very proud of me. And yeah, him being proud of me makes me very, very happy. David William, yep, I totally agree. He says, just triggered a change of character on the monthly chart if we close at this level. Oh, thank you, Sherwin. I came to Bitcoin late. I'm in at 68.5K. Richard Francis says, should I pull out and wait to see? Don't overtrade, buddy. Like, you got in at 68, price is 70,000. So you're fine, right? You're fine. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of your position, especially if it's doing well. Again, one of my favorite quotes is, I keep harping on this quote to you guys all the time, is amateurs go broke not taking their losses. Professionals go broke by taking their profits, right? And you guys are seeing what I mean, right? I could have taken profits, like we got in about 16K, 70K, 19K, and built all the way up to 20K, right? That's our entry. I could have got scared out of my trade and taken profits throughout this period, right? Throughout this period, 42K, etc. I followed the plan, and look at this now, 70,000, right? Because you need your monster wins to pay for all the small losses that you're inevitably going to take. It reduces the stress. That's what Mango is all about. Learning how to trend trade is all about reducing the stress of taking those goddamn losses and having to make them up, right? I don't like those, small wins, small losses. No. I want the big, massive win. So now I can take losses without caring, right? I do take losses, man, but they don't bother me because we've gotten I got 2 10Xs in the last week, right? One 10X was a trade building over a long time, and the other 10X came like that, right? And I'm not even counting my Bitcoin win as a massive win because I'm trading my altcoin portfolio completely separately. But yeah, we'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, to answer you, Richard Francis, don't pull out before you get invalidated, right? Like, wait for the week to close, wait for the month to close, and if you close badly, then you can decide, right? And when does this turn bearish, okay? When does this turn into a bad picture? Well, even if we close, guys, at 68,000, which is your entry, 68.5, yeah. Interesting. So let's say we close at 69,000, right? We're still fine. In fact, this is really bullish if we close at 69,000. Anywhere above 69,000 is going to be great. Anywhere above, let's say, 70,000 is going to be amazing. Look at this candle's wick high, which is coming in at around 70,184, right? Close above that. I really like the picture of this, okay? If we close a candle close above 70,184, I think we're going to go and fill up this wick over here at 73,721 the following week. We're likely going to do that, so watch out for that too. So don't be scared when you're in a good position, guys. People are too quick to give up their profits because they're too traumatized from either other people's stories who scared the living hell out of them, or they're traumatized from the previous cycle. Don't allow your trauma from the previous cycle affect your big win opportunities this cycle. You may do that and you will regret it, right? I've seen people from 2017 trauma, right? Because they had to undergo this shit, right? They missed out on this entire Bitcoin run, right? So yeah, don't do this. Don't do that. Okay, so weekly is looking fantastic, and as long as we're closing above 69,000, the picture is going to be good. When does the picture get bad? If the weekly somehow manages to come and close underneath 66,984, and anything's possible. Anything's possible in Bitcoin. If we close underneath there, that's an ugly picture. And in that case, I'll be looking for the opposite, right? Let's go ahead and put a horizontal right over here, okay? Temporarily. If we close underneath there, I'll be looking for this wick to get tested. That's coming in at 60,787. 60,787. And yeah, Sean has asked a good question. He's like, so first Richard says, I've held this long because it's been holding at resistance for so long. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, sure. Sean asks an important question. What's your time horizon for your trade? That changes everything, right? If your time horizon is for the next 6 months, you're still fine. Time horizon is for the next 12 months, you're still fine. If your time horizon, by the way, is for the next 5 years, I think you could buy anywhere underneath 75,000. Right? I've been saying that since 2021. I'm like, guys, if you're buying here at 35, 40,000, buy here knowing that you're not going to be selling till 2028. Those of you who were watching back then, and many of you were, you guys remember me saying that, right? If you're buying around this period, know that you're buying for 2028. And look at that, you're on profit now, right? Yes, there was pain. But you're putting that Bitcoin into a container. Sorry, you're putting that US dollar into a container called Bitcoin, right? And you know that there's going to be volatility in that container. That container is a range of, let's say, 20,000 all the way up to like 60,000, right? You know there's going to be volatility. It's going to be like bouncing around there. But in the long run, you're going to come out ahead. You're going to come out ahead because as long as you're willing to put your time horizon all the way down to 2028, you will win out, right? So your time horizon matters. If you're looking for a quick gain over the next 1 week, in fact, I think I'm bullish, guys. I'm bullish. I'm going to say it right now. I'm more bullish now than I was a couple of months ago. I'm more bullish now than I was a couple of months ago. I could be wrong, and the TA will guide me, but I'm more bullish now than I was a couple of months ago. Okay, so that's the weekly. If the weekly closes underneath 67,000, I'm looking for 61,000 to get tested. Take out 61,000, it could get a bit uglier, maybe go all the way back down to 50K, but let's see. The weekly doesn't look like it wants to do that. We'll find out. Monthly. Is it wanted to be bearish? Is it wanted to be bearish, provided the monthly closes here? It's illegal. Yeah, I would say it's borderline illegal to be, especially if the monthly closes above the wick high of the prior cycle's high, which is coming in at around 69,000. Okay, so if we close the monthly above 69,000, you just cannot be bearish, right? And it's so difficult to not be bearish, right? Look at the amount of monthly candles we've had green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 monthly candles. I don't think Bitcoin's ever done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This might be a first, eh? I haven't really looked into it, but it might be a first. And that will make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. But guys, you don't get paid in the markets to be comfortable. The market pays you to be uncomfortable, right? Write that down. The market will pay you only when you're uncomfortable. Price coming really, really fast down on the support, so uncomfortable to buy, right? How often have you regretted not buying just because you were uncomfortable? Capture that discomfort, hold on to it, hone it, embrace it, and use it to make money. The market pays you to be uncomfortable, not to be comfortable. Okay, so this monthly is looking fantastic. Let's go ahead and turn on one of our favorite indicators over here, the 10 SMA and 21 EMA, coming in at around 40,000. Again, very, very uncomfortable, the fact that price is sitting so far away from the monthly 10 SMA. But do you guys remember all the time we spent when Bitcoin was beginning to reclaim the 10 SMA, beginning to close the 21 EMA? And what did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? I'm not going to get super ultra bullish on the 21 EMA thesis until the 10 SMA crosses above the 21, right? And look at that, by the way. Let's revisit that idea, shall we? And Krisha probably remembers this because the two of us, we were on Krisha and I were on opposing sides over here, where I was like, Krisha, the 21 EMA is not important until the 10 SMA crosses above. And she was like, no, I think it's important. And sometimes I get it right, sometimes she gets it right. This is one of the things that I'm really adept at, moving averages, okay? Trend trading, I'm really adept at. And I had a lot of conviction on this idea. And as soon as the 10 SMA crossed above the 21 EMA, you can see how price started zooming towards the upside, right? So this 10 SMA 21 EMA cross was very, 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 very important, right? You can play it on the monthly, you can play it on the weekly. And as long as price is living above the 10 SMA and the 21 EMA, again, you cannot be bearish, right? And this was exactly what we used during the last cycle top, where we were looking for Bitcoin to come down, test the 10 SMA and close above. I asked just for one thing for that Christmas, right? It was December 2021. All I asked from Santa was to close above the 10 SMA, for Bitcoin to close above the 10 SMA. And unfortunately, we did not. right? And we oscillated between the 10 and 21 EMA, closed underneath the 21, boom, right? So again, just watch for the same thing. Watch for the same thing. Hopefully, price will consolidate over here as a. Actually, over here, I don't know whether price wants to do that, but if it does, we can start beginning to feel comfortable if the tendency comes to the upside. But you cannot be bearish. Cannot be bearish. Right? If Bitcoin starts going sideways like this, guys, also going to explode. If we put in a bull flag here, is this not your cup and handle? Right? In that case, we can actually draw on a target on the break of the cup and handle. We're just projecting now over here. If this ends up being a cup and handle, who knows? What? 300,000, holy shit. Clip this moment. This reminds me of one of those moments when in 2019 when we drew in a target. Do you guys remember this? When I drew in a target over here for like a falling channel measured move, and the target came down to 3,000, and we're like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And it ended up happening, right? COVID hit, and we freaking went to 3,000. So I'm laughing at the idea of 300,000 over here. Like, it's not gonna happen, but who the hell knows now? Because this always ends up playing out, guys. This always ends up playing out. Even this M-like formation, the breakdown, its measured move hit to the T. How's it going, Frank? All right. Again, cannot be bearish here if the monthly closes above, let's say, 61,000 to 69,000. Just cannot be bearish. Looks like the monthly wants to do that. 70,512 as we speak. Next chart. What does this chart tell you guys? 4-day time frame. Everything's in equilibrium. The Tenkin, the Kijun, the cloud. It's looking effing fantastic. If this was the daily, you'd be longing the shit out of this. You'd be frothing from the mouth, foaming from the bum, and you'd be longing this. Higher lows. High, low, high, low, high, low. 4-day closes in a day and 12 hours. So you have the weekly close, the monthly close, and the 4-day right after. Hey, Ace, how's it going, buddy? Cannot be bearish. All right. Do you guys want to talk about this? I'll just skip this. Do you guys care? Is this bullish or bearish? Come on. Quiz time. Do you guys want to, for those of you who are new here, how many of you don't understand this? I'll do a quick rundown, quick explanation. Even if you're not new, I'll do a quick explanation if you guys have just forgotten and need a review. Totally understand. Well, redundancy is actually really important when it comes to learning. I like listening to the same thing over and over again personally. Okay, Richard Francis says new. Carl William says bullish. Cool. Okay, can do a quick explanation of what's going on over here. How many rate cut meetings do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Okay. It's bullish. It's bullish. Rish. Okay. So what's going on over here, guys, is this is essentially the bar chart for the target rate probabilities for the upcoming Fed meeting in 30 days, right? If you scroll up, you can see that the next FOMC meeting where J. Powell, Uncle Powell, comes in and tells us whether or not he is cutting rates, increasing rates, staying steady, and why. Okay, and the why is a lot more important because that's forward guidance and that's a tool on its own. Talk about that some other time. So this is essentially the market betting. Okay, over here the market is betting on what they think J. Powell is going to do. Market is betting. That's a really, really important way to look at it. The market's betting on what they think J. Powell is going to do. Okay, And how are they betting? Okay, and they're not going to the casino. Well, they kind of are. They are betting by placing trades in the market. Okay, so these are basically derived from what market participants are already placing in the market. So what's important over here to note, guys, which people forget, is that whatever you're seeing over here in target rate probabilities, that's already priced into the market. Okay, so if you're seeing something extremely bullish over here in terms of the actual pricing in, then there's very little more for the market to get bullish on, because everything's priced in, right? But what's happening over here? What's happening over here is the current target rate is the current rate is 5.25% to 5.5%. Okay, just read it right here. Current target range is 5.25 to 5.5. The market is saying that the Fed is going to do nothing. They're saying there's a 96% chance that the Fed stays steady. Okay, this bar over here, you guys may not be able to read it because it's too tiny. I can't zoom in for you guys either. It says 525 to 550. It means that the current target rate is 525, and the market is saying that the next meeting, the Fed is going to stay at 525 to 550. What if the Fed decides to cut? That's currently priced in at only a 4.2%. This will need to get priced in. So there's a lot of bullish potential that could get priced in. If there are signs of a recession, you think the Fed is going to say, we are going to hold steady. No. They're going to want to cut. Globally, we are seeing signs of recession already, right? Most countries. China is in a slump. UK is in a slump. A lot of Europe is in a slump. They might be calling Jay Powell right now, saying, hey, man, you got to cut, man. You got to cut because we can't cut until you cut. Because if the US stays steady and the other countries are cutting, it shows a sign of weakness in those countries relative to the US. Dixie is going to go up. Dollar strength is going to go up. Those countries are going to go down. Inflation is going to get exacerbated in those countries. Dollar going up is going to mean people's debt going up because there's $13 trillion of US denominated debt out there. All of that debt's going to become that much more expensive for all of those countries. They're going to get effed. So this is not only about what is best for the United States. This is about what's best for the rest of the world, who's calling up Jay Powell all the time, and what's best for Biden's re-election potential, right? There's so much going on over here than what would initially meet the eye. You got to think multiple orders of magnitude down the road, right? So a lot of bullishness, potential bullishness over here, guys, leading into the next month. On top of that, let's say he doesn't cut. Okay, let's say 525 is what he keeps the rates at. We know that, well, you guys may not know, but I know that the Fed has penciled in that they're going to cut at least 3 times this year. We have only one meeting in June, the second meeting in July, then September, and then we have only 5 more meetings left. So we have 5 meetings, and the Fed needs to cut 3 times within those 5 meetings. The rest of the year is going to be bullish, right? Because if the Fed doesn't cut, they're going to lose credibility. If they do cut, the markets are going to rally. So that's why I'm more bullish here than I was a couple of months ago, because all of my concerns have been undone, right? Because now the market, guys, before in Feb, I was telling you guys, the market is pricing in too many cuts. The market is pricing in too many cuts. Now the market is pricing in. They're reasonable, right? There was too much bullishness already priced into the market. Now, guys, I wouldn't say it's the opposite, but now all of that bullishness has been priced out, and Bitcoin is still sitting at 70,500. Right? And what was my thesis last year? Kind of maybe helps Ace's question right now. My thesis last year was we could potentially see this cycle end November to December this year, which is why, if you guys are looking to make the most of this market, now's the time to use the next month or so to get your shit together. Okay. Start putting the work right now. It's not too late. It's not too late. Hey, cheers, Thug Nasty, and happy Easter, buddy. I hope they keep rates high. I really hope they keep rates high. Like, if you just look at if you just look at how everything around you, from my read, there's no reason to actually cut. But they're gonna cut for reasons outside of the economy. But yeah, overall, I'm bullish. I can't not be bullish here. Like, we need to close underneath 65,000 on the 4-day for me to be even concerned about Bitcoin coming down. And even then, we have $56,000 support, $49,000 support. We go on over to the Mango dynamic over here. This is getting more and more bullish on the Mango equilibrium tracker. We're still like, this is so good, guys. This is like, again, 4-day dynamic. $40,000, $39,000 retest right over there. We held it, we closed above it, and off to the races. Ever since then, we've been, even the Mango equilibrium tracker has been, this picture's bullish, right? The only time you'd have probably stayed out was over here. But yeah, keep it simple. Mango dynamic green, stay bullish. Mango equilibrium tracker is green, stay bullish, right? What's it telling you? What's it telling you? Take a screenshot of this. Boom. If you zoom out on the weekly chart, is it reasonable to say that there's a massive cup and didn't I just draw out a cup and handle for us though? This is it, right? Monthly, weekly, doesn't matter. Yeah, same thing. And the target is 300,000. You may have missed it, Ace. I was surprised too, but yeah. Okay, moving on. Want to talk about what's going on over here. Volatility has compressed a lot over the past. This is, guys. If this 12-hour flips long again, leading into this monthly close, leading into this weekly close in the next few days. And the 4-day close as well, right? If the 4-day closes above 72,000 and takes out the high over here as well. Okay, let's say the next 4-day candle. All this 4-day candles, we have a day and 11 hours left. If we can close above 71,755 and take out the high over here at 73,794, let's just say 73,800. If we do that, and then you see the 12-hour flip long, just take the trade. Okay, just take the trade. With risk management, if you guys have the Mango Seed program, especially at that juncture, what you want to do most definitely is pull out your MRM indicator, your MRM tool sheet. If you haven't watched the risk management module yet, don't skip to it, okay? But if you're just like a module away from it, make sure that you find the time to watch the risk management module over the next few days, guys, because a lot of opportunity. There's going to be 5x trade opportunities, 10x trade opportunities, 15x trade opportunities. God, I'm telling you, 20x trade opportunities, right? I mean it. I really mean it. And to be able to hold on to your position for those kind of trades, your Mango risk management indicator, your Mango risk management tool sheet is going to be a lifesaver. It's going to be a lifesaver. So to get those life-changing wins, that's what that system was designed for, okay? So if you're just like one module away, put in the time and try to get through that module, okay? If you're just starting the C program, don't rush to it. Don't skip to that module, because you won't understand a lot of it, because it's all built one module, each module builds on the other. So don't skip modules. But yeah, hope you get the idea. Okay. Yeah, there's more to talk about, man. There's so much more to talk about. Oh, man, this is supposed to be a short stream. I'm sorry, guys. There's just so much to talk about. Okay, right over here we have complex structure. Now, a few weeks ago, a month ago, when was this? Jan. Okay. Feb. Yeah. So 2 months ago, I posted a premium video where we talked about the left shoulder, head, right shoulder that basically hadn't broken out yet at the time, but we were looking for it to break out, and its measured move was this green zone over here, but we were looking for continuation all the way to the top, of course. And essentially we were putting in a cascaded pattern, right, where we essentially had a left shoulder, right shoulder, and then a bull flag over here as well, like pattern within pattern within patterns, right? We're doing something very, very similar over here, guys, which it's not as clean and it's a lot more compressed, which makes it less probable than it was last time. But we have like a left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, right? And this zone over here was the neckline I was concerned about, but we've broken above it and we're consolidating, putting in a symmetrical triangle-like structure now. Very similar to what we did over here, right? Left, head, right, broke out, and boom, we had a green zone here, put in a consolidation, broke out. If we do something similar, guys, if we break out of this consolidation and break past this zone over here that I've already marked out for you guys, I think the next target is around $80,000. And if we get to $80,000, my next target is $98,000. If we break past $98,000, my next target is around $120,000. If we break past $120,000, my next target is $175,000. And then it's 200. And at that point, I'm just hands off. Don't ask me for any more advice after that, because I have no more advice for you guys after $175,000. I have nothing for you guys. I have nothing for you guys. So if it all happens really fast, you guys are all on your own after that. Okay, don't ask me, Sean, should I buy now? Because I've been saying buy at 16,000, 20,000. Even now, I'm bullish. Okay, I'm bullish now. I'm telling you guys, right? I'm bullish. Could be wrong. I'll tell you guys when. You guys know when I'm going to be flipping, right? I'm going to be flipping underneath 65. On the 4-day, and on the weekly I'm flipping underneath 67, right? Close the weekly underneath 67. I'm changing my tune. I don't care what you guys think. Oh, Sean's bearish now, look at it. I don't care, guys. I'm not here to prove shit to you guys. I'm here to make money for myself. And if things change, I'm changing, right? As of right now, I'm bullish. Hey, how's it going, sir? 43k, I said buy. Yeah, at 43k too, I said, yeah. That was that, dude. Frank, that was this trade right here. That was this trade right here. Right? When we broke out of the right shoulder. I said, this is it. All right, cool. We down to Bitcoin. Any questions on Bitcoin? Are we good? Dude, a guy messaged me just a day and a half ago with a long message saying how I made him $3 million this year. And I'm like, holy shit. Firstly, with that kind of capital, why are you watching my content either? I was just, yeah. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm downplaying myself. There's 3 people who are running hedge funds who watch my content regularly, right? Regularly. They don't miss a single video. So maybe I'm downplaying myself. I need to start a hedge fund, man. I need to start a fund. I'm going to do it. 5 years. For now, I just want to focus on Mango. All right, Pepe, let's talk about picking meme coins. So Pepe drew my attention because the volatility on the 12-hour, the daily, just fantastic, right? 23 volatility on the daily, blue volatility is bullish. 12 hours also sitting really nice at 44ish, not too high, not too low, showing some momentum over there. The 12-hour flip long 6 days ago though, already returned 19% if you took that trade. So if you look at the 4-day on Pepe, guys, look at oops, my bad. Pepe over here, is it PEPE or Pepe? What is it? How do you pronounce this? Pepe? 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 Okay, so you look at PP on the 4-day, we flipped long 26 days ago, right? So a month ago. And this is what I mean by the 12-hour being such a good barometer for your gains, for your positioning on altcoins, on Bitcoin as well, right? Which is what I'm saying. If the 12-hour, we flip long on Bitcoin on the 12-hour, guys, get ready, especially if the 4-day lines up with it. So PEPE as well. The 12-hour has returned 20% in 6 days. The 4-day took 26 days ago to give you 28%, right? Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't take the 4-day call, right? The 4-day call is a more mango call. You put on the trade, and you just go back to work, you go back to your family, go back to your vacation, and you'll get your gains. Time flies. Guys, it's already freaking April. Look at how fast time flies. You may think, oh, 26 days is a long time, but when you're busy, 26 days is not a long time. But now, if you're a full-time trader, okay, and you want to, or you're just saying, okay, you know what, for the next 6 months, I'm going to trade a lot. I'm going to like try to up my account. The 12 hours is a really good gauge to get in and get out of positions, right? Really good barometer. So you can use your 12 hour. If it flips from long to short, you can just hedge your position. Okay, still stay in your trade if the 4 days long, if the weekly is long, the 4 days long, stay in your trade, right? But you can start hedging a portion of your position, right? How do you hedge? Well, you can close out. Like let's say you have 100 units, you can close out 10, 20 of those units. So basically closing out 10 to 20%. Or my preferred strategy is to take a short against your trade, right? So you put on a short position against your trade at around 20% of your position size to be able to stay in your trade. Psychologically, it helps a lot. Okay, it helps a lot psychologically, which a lot of this you guys are seeing now is a psychological game. So yeah, that being said, PEPE looking great. A lot of the gains were given on the 12-hour call. Again, you're seeing it, 12-hour barometer on the dashboard. Super powerful. Again, you guys can find the dashboard app.mangoresearch.co. And remember, I'll go ahead and pull out Bean Eater's comment right over here. He said the dashboard is a versatile tool and reduces a lot of stress and gets a ton of workload off your shoulders. Okay, it's meant to be used to find strong/weak assets and inform you on the general bullishness and bearishness of the market. The entire point of the dashboard, guys, was created to basically reduce the amount of grinding you need to do on the charts, right? To go through chart after chart to find coins. How do I find PEPE today? Literally just a glance, right? Just a glance. I look at colors now. I'm like, what's looking good here? Look for blue volatility on the time frames. Like I was on the daily. You could look at the 12, for example. Look for blue volatility. Stay on the daily. Look for blue volatility. I'm like, PEPE. That's interesting. Let's go look at it, right? And boom. I really like the entire profile over here. The entire profile was good, so I went. Then I don't just long. Don't be stupid, guys. Go on over to the chart. Went on over chart, and what do we know? We have a freaking bull flag, right? So I really like this. Okay, I have a structure drawn out for you guys over here. This zone over here, guys, is essentially the resistance zone that you guys need to be watching out for. I'm gonna go ahead and move it now. Oops, gotta move it. If I can, I gotta move it without. Okay, F it. I'm just gonna. Okay, that's your zone. I tried to like slide it, wasn't working. That's your zone. If we break past the zone over here, guys, I say that we have a. Jesus Christ. Okay, first target of. I'll take this poll here. I don't know how to read that. There are too many decimals, but we're just going to say a psychological level of around, whatever, 30,000, 3,000. Let's call it 3, okay? Yeah, somewhere around here. There's 0.00003015, right? Somewhere around there. So we haven't triggered this trade yet. You could take it. You could take it just based on a trend trade. But I would either wait for a higher low somewhere around here or wait for a break of the zone. So PP coin looking good. Meme coins have fundamentals backing to it. Meme coins have like the strongest fundamentals in my opinion. The fundamentals behind meme coins are the fact that millennials are absolutely wrecked, angry, frustrated, and this is their way of venting out their frustration and their anger, and it is their revolution against the financial system. It doesn't get more fundamental than that. This is an open revolt against the complete shit show and circus that the financial system has turned out to be anyways over the past like 10 years, right? Ever since the 2008 financial crisis, millennials have faced the faced the pain of the 2008 financial crisis more than anyone. So they're just like, F it, let's not even pretend anymore. Let's not even pretend anymore that anything has real value. It's all a circus. So let's make it a circus. So when people say, "Oh yeah, like you're buying nothing," no, you're buying a revolution. you're buying people's anger, frustration. Yeah, you're buying the revolt. By the way, I'm not positioned in any of the meme coins, in any of the meme coins. I'm just telling you, I understand though why it's all happening. I'm not bashing it. It's just very difficult for me to have strong positions in it because I don't know, this is not me. I mean, I am a millennial. I feel all of that frustration and pain as well. It's just I don't know, man. I need some. I don't know. I can't buy a PEPE coin. I'll take the trade, but there are people who have strong, heavy positions, man. Look at the volume on this shit. Hey, Robert, you're gonna love Mango if you love that kind of stuff, man. You should join dinners with me and Krisha. You're gonna love our conversations. Or just join the Seed Clubhouse. Oh man. Okay, next coin that was looking great on the dashboard. I just honestly, guys, on the dashboard, what I do is scan for blue. By the way, stay tuned for a premium video on XRP. Okay, I have some crazy targets for you on XRP, so stay tuned for that one. Or do you guys want me to make it a daily video? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below whether you guys want it as a daily video or a premium video. If enough people say they want it as a daily video, I'll put it out as a daily video. Yeah, so all I do is search for blue coins and I trade the blue coins. Trade the blue coins, guys. So Sol, looking fantastic. Looking freaking fantastic. Okay, I don't need to say much. The freaking 12-hour time frame flipped long a day ago. And the volatility is crushed down to 3. There's bearish divergence over here though, so be a tad bit careful about that. But the 4 hours long blue volatility, 12 hours long blue volatility, dailies long blue volatility. Today a bit concerning, but that's because this thing has been in such a strong trend. You guys know my thoughts on Sol. I've not been shy about it at all. I'm bullish as long as we're living above this yellow inflection point over here that I have at around $132. I'm looking for all-time highs, right? This white horizontal resistance line that I have over here at around 196. It was a level, but not a strong level in my opinion. And you're seeing the market kind of consolidate right over there. We're putting in a bull flag. Putting a bull flag right over here at Sol. I'm looking for Sol to reach all-time highs. I have a target over here from the previous cycle. All these levels over here that you guys are seeing, by the way, are levels that I was trading the previous cycle. So previous cycle in 2021, I was trading Sol, got in at around initially at $12, right? 12 to 13 was my initial position. Added heavily at around 24 to 30. An example of just because your coin has gone up doesn't mean you don't get an opportunity to build your conviction even stronger. This is a strong example of that one. And we were looking for an eventual target for around 330. Unfortunately, we broke down at 190-ish. That's when we started exiting our trade. The key inflection point where I exited most of my trade was around 150, 160-ish, which is this yellow horizontal line over here. We broke that this time, right? So now I'm looking for all-time highs to get tested at the very least, coming in at around 267. But I'm keeping this horizontal over here at around 330 because I think my target from the previous cycle will get hit this cycle. Nishant Satyam says, the FTM premium video was very exhaustive and follow-ups to similar on XRP would be great. Okay, so yeah, so far, okay. I'll think about it. So I'm not going to be putting on the XRP trade myself. Okay, how about this? If I put on the XRP trade myself, I'll be able to do that exhaustive series for you guys, right? So Krisha was in the FTM trade with you guys, so she was able to like give you guys updates as she was in that trade with you guys as well. Aptos trade, right? I was in that trade with you guys as we took it all the way to the top. As I was able to give you guys that exhaustive update as well. If I put on the trade with you guys, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I can give you guys a trade idea in the daily video, right? I've not put on the trade myself yet, so if I do put on the trade, then I can do that. But yeah, that's what the premium videos exist for, right? For me to be able to do things that I can't do on YouTube. For me to go into the psychology of the trade, go into the nitty-gritty of stuff, nitty-gritty of things that I can't go into on YouTube because I get punished for it. P for PEPE. Yeah. Kusha says another FTM update is coming tomorrow. FTM retrace to the daily dynamic. But I'm not. Do you guys want to cover FTM? I'm not following the FTM trade, so you guys are gonna have to go to Krisha for that one. All right, are we good? I think we covered everything. Let's go back to the agenda. Wait, I don't have the agenda here. Did we do agenda? Oh no, we just did a housekeeping. So again, premium video. Krisha posted a comprehensive analysis of all season where she did a detailed comparison of the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin cycle, the altcoin cycle, Bitcoin dominance, and altcoin dominance charts. So make sure you guys check that one out. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Thank you all for joining. XRP Sean has lost the plot. Hey man, I'm just following the TA, Zeb. I'm just following the TA, and when I see blue volatility on the dashboard, I like to go look for opportunity, and I'm actually noticing opportunity on XRP. Not sure I'll trade it, but happy to talk about it. Remember, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, guys. Weekly is looking fantastic. Monthly is looking fantastic. It's really hard for me to be bearish. Very hard for me to be bearish over here. Whoa, Bitcoin's at 70,700. See. I'm not the only ones. People are closing shorts. This is people closing shorts, guys. This is broke out. This is an ascending triangle, man. Remember, Julie, now you here. Remember, one of the things I taught you guys is look towards the 12 hour before the weekly close for an indication of how the week is gonna transpire, and you're seeing it right here. AVAX. I'm not going to look at the charts, guys. I'm just going to look at the... Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Short. If the 12-hour is short, I'm staying away from the trade, right? Momentum trades at the very least. But if you're looking for spot buys, because you're looking at a longer-term trend trade on this one, the weekly and the 4-day look good. But everything is, right? I don't like this, though. What's the other one you mentioned? Uniswap. These are like last year coins, which is not bad, I guess. Uni short on the daily. The short on the daily. Okay. No, everything else looks fine though. Everything else this is fine. 14. Yeah, not bad. Go back to Bitcoin. Thank you, Elisa. I appreciate that. You're too kind. Lisa says, you two are the best in the game. Kusha's been killing it recently. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to take advantage of a discounted price of the sprouts of teacher, I'm really tired. Krisha's teaching. I recommend taking advantage of the early bird offer that is still running at the moment. It's currently at 35% off. It was initially at 50% off. And each module that gets released, she's been reducing the discount. So basically the price has been going up for each module that gets released, right? Because the module is still, the program is still under construction, or rather still in the process of being completed. You guys are getting a discounted price. But when the modules, how do I put this? You guys get the advantage of getting access to all of the future modules as well, even though you guys are paying for only a portion of the modules, right? So initially the course is going for only around 240 or 220 bucks or something like that. 199, I believe, 199. So module 7 will be coming out soon. Take advantage of the early bird discount while you can. Currently sitting at 329. It's going to keep going up as each module comes out. DOGE is right here. Looking good, man, DOGE. Yeah, looking good. Guys, I'm exhausted. I can't look at any more charts. Long Bitcoin is the trade, in my opinion, especially if the monthly and weekly close like this. Look for the close. Don't let your discomfort push you out of a good position. Okay, we've done extremely well. We've all done extremely well. It's now time to reap the rewards of this fantastic. Jesus Christ, guys. I don't know, man. Can you be bearish here? Can't be bearish here, guys. I'd rather look back at this and know that I was long here than be right, then go short and be right. You know what I mean? Even if this does break down, okay, even if this does break down, I'm going to be very happy being long. Why? Because that's the right thing to do as a trader over here. unless you have different information. With the information presented to us, right? I don't know. At the end of the day, man, again, like I said, if what's the invalidation levels? Underneath 67,000 on the weekly. If the weekly close underneath 67,000 by the end of the day today, I'm flipping bearish, right? If the 4-day closes underneath 65,000, I'm flipping. That's it. Until then, I'm bullish. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you guys in the Mango Discord at themangoway.com/discord. You guys can find Krisha's program at themangoway.com/sprouts. You can find the seed program at themangoway.com/seed. You can find the dashboard at themangoway.com/dashboard. You guys can find the dynamic at themangoway.com/dynamic. Ciao.